DBQ, the best Wi-Fi crew in the world.
Dude, Jax is so sick.
Jax is really good. He played in a crew battle yesterday from Wi-Fi, and he absolutely handed it to Wed JP on Wi-Fi. I mean, it was insane. Yeah. Jack's just being humble. Oh, the interview? Oh, okay. So, Griffin. Hold on, wait.
What interview? Oh, that's not even top 8?
Yeah, this is important. Every game, every set you play is important to the viewers. So, tell me how you felt against Steve this week compared to last week.
Well, to be honest, I think literally nothing changed except for the fact that my nerves aren't a complete wreck this time.
That's fair.
I feel like last week, I was so nervous. Even in my winners round 1, I was physically shaking. And it dramatically affected my play.
Yeah.
My play was pretty shambolic last week, not gonna lie.
A little bit. And for a player of your caliber, that is. 9th place is always pretty good, I'd say. I mean,
even still, like, it was hard for me to feel that bad about it just because I was like, oh, things are really back to normal. And then I'm like, holy shit, all these other Georgia people. There are so many mid-level players that are high-level players now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm in winners, but like, the people in my path made me bleed so much more than I expected. But I don't even like feel like says anything about me. If anything, I'm just proud as hell that our lower and mid-level players have stepped up so much.
Oh yeah.
It's gotten to the point where like pretty much all of us are having a heart attack on a daily basis just at all these events, and it's great.
I mean, you really have to take like each round, even round 1, as serious as grand finals. That's just how you have to take it. I mean, and you've been doing a great job. I mean, winners semis now, I believe, that you're in. Somewhere in there, you know.
I think it's winner semis, yeah.
Winner semis.
I think I play the winner of this, actually.
Okay. And this match is going to be a good one. I think we saw this last week as well. Jax and Mugen sat down and ready to go. Going to be Roy and Lucina.
Yeah, it's to the point where, like, literally nothing feels free for me, like, ever.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate that.
That's fair. Yo, Omar.
Otherwise, I feel like I'm just not a nervous wreck, so that's nice. I'm not physically shaking.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still a little nervous, but like, it's night and day.
You're a seasoned player, and you know it would come back to you eventually. You know.
It's nice to not be literally physically shaking in my winners round 1, and then it only getting worse the rest of the night.
Yeah, that's fair.
It was bad. All right, enough about that. Do you know what the set count is between these two?
I think Jax has taken a few sets, maybe 1 or 2, but it's heavily in Mugen's favor. Okay. This matchup is weird because it seems like Lucina has a good time, you know, edge guarding and such, but in neutral, Roy is just smothering Lucina. And Lucina does have a hard time landing, I'm sure you're well aware.
Yeah, the mobility is just really sticking out right now.
Definitely.
He's just moving.
He is moving.
Feels like he's mostly just doing whatever he wants, and like Jax isn't really stopping him yet.
Yeah, I mean, once you're in that disadvantaged state, it's tough, and Mugen does not make it easy for you. He's a seasoned Roy player, been playing since Smash 4, so you know you have that kind of ingrained in you, and the character really hasn't changed too much. Man, feeling really confident today too. I mean, going for those dares, you have to be pretty confident to try and hit that, because number 1, the hitbox is bad, number 2, it's a 2-frame, so.
Yeah, and Lucina's like up, he goes through the ledge too.
Yeah, you could get hit, but he's willing to take it.
It's so easy to get hit off of that.
Yep. Okay, forward smash, trying to get something started, and Jax, uh-oh, that's bad. Being in the corner, somehow getting his way out.
I mean, Jax needs to make the bleeding stop right now, or it's just going to be way too much.
The pace is just all in Mugen's favor right now. Everywhere that Mugen is, Jax is struggling. But here we go, edge guard situation. Man, what a great stall.
What's funny is, like, the last few times I've seen Jax, like, play Cola, like, it's been last dog, last hit, like, all the last few sets I've seen, and oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
And then something about Mugen is just different.
He is a different player.
I don't know what changes to where you'd have last dog, last hit sets, and go from that to a 3-stock?
Do a 3-stock. See, I think the thing is, is Mugen's a solo main. Sometimes Cola, since he has 3 different characters he likes to rotate around with, he'll doubt himself in some situations with certain characters, and Lucina's one of those characters, I'd say. You know, Cloud definitely gets edge guarded, just in neutral can kind of get bullied by the spacing. Snake, I don't know how that matchup goes. You know, I feel like it could go either way, and I feel like that's why he opts for it. But Roy, Mugen's making Roy look very good this matchup.
My guess is, I think a lot of people feel that way about Lucina, actually.
Yeah.
It's the fact that she has such solid combo breaker options. You have up B, you have a good air dodge, you have a counter. Like, she has such solid options and really good counterplay for almost all those things, to where if you're not really solid with your punish game in that moment, she's a character that will blow you up for it incredibly well. Definitely.
And now he's kind of turned on to the heat. You know, he got Mugen in a bad position, and he's like, I'm gonna take it as far as I can, and you know, now it's kind of closer to even, especially compared to last game.
He's
going for that Nair 1. Jax loves going for that as well, you know, going for that Nair 1. Much like yourself, I'm sure. You know, you get a lot of confirms.
Nair 1 is pretty good.
Yeah. And Lucina,
it's one of the better ones out there.
Lucina makes it work as well. Getting that edge guard, and that's the catalyst right now. Can Jax find the edge guards on Mugen? Because finding the raw hits on a evasive Roy like this, very difficult.
He just refuses to die.
He's resilient.
Here's the thing though, if he can't rack up some damage,
it's all for nothing.
I feel like you need to rack up a decent bit of a lead to kind of recover from just how awful that last game went.
Exactly. You have to like build your confidence back up, knowing the type of caliber of a player you are, to, you know, get back in the set.
It's a self-respect thing, so that you don't start doubting yourself.
Exactly. And Jax, he hasn't. I mean, look at him right now. Okay, that's going to be a stop.
I think 62 is enough to really feel it, you know?
Definitely. A game 3 is looming, but who knows? I mean, it seemed like last game, Mugen got 1 hit and just took it to a stock. And he can definitely do that again. Nice little beefy right there. Jesus.
Big damage begins.
Yeah, the juggle situation on a floaty character like this, that's her main problem. And, you know, against characters like, you know, Greninja or Fox, where they can, you know, trap you trying to land, I feel like Roy can kind of do the same, because that up air is actually pretty decent for juggling. Okay. Man, the movement right now, keeping Jax on his toes. Where is he going to be? Still hanging on, goodness gracious. And I don't think I've seen Mugen do a recovery the same twice. He's always done something different, and I think that's why it's so difficult for Jax to find these edge guards.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yep.
He's able to claw his way back in and take another lead. That has to do some mental damage to Jax.
For sure. Okay. Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
That's a dare situation. Oh. I wonder if he wanted to just trap him under the ledge, knowing that the tumble state wasn't going to happen, and just go for another fair and stage spike him or something.
All right. Still keeping it pretty even, though. As long as he can avoid taking much, if any, damage, this is a very reasonable position. Oh my god.
Jeez. I don't want to say he's in his head, but that's kind of an in-your-head situation. Like, oh man, I almost got hit by that. You know, I really don't want that to happen, especially on stream. Here we go.
That just makes it so much worse, too.
Yeah, the pressure. Knowing that almost 600 people are watching your set, you know, there's definitely a lot of pressure, but Jax, not afraid of the pressure right now, bringing the lead back into his favor, going for the trump, but at the same time putting yourself in a terrible position. Okay, not folding and doing the, you know, classic ledge pressure into roll. Keeping himself in it. Oh, where are you going? Mugen's all over the landing options right now.
That might be it.
This could be something.
Oh my god.
Oh no, and you had to grab the ledge there, and you know, you're stuck in that position for a little bit, and Mugen's gonna take full advantage, because he has the reaction time to be able to get that.
Yeah, for sure.
That was insane. A good set, for sure. And we're about to see another great one. So make sure y'all stick around.
That was